Good news to share about our summer real estate market. And sure enough, after looking at all the numbers and seeing how everything is playing out on paper, it really backs up the vibe that I've been sharing with you all as far as what I'm seeing in my day-to-day real estate business. So we're seeing, just to share with you some of these stats here, almost double the days on market now than what we saw in May 2021. So in May 2021, homes stayed on the market about 7 days on average. As of June 2021, they're staying on the market about 13 days on average, which is a move in the right direction. It's obviously not back to where we were in 2019, 2020 levels, but it's a move in the right direction. I want to say about a year or so ago, we were hovering around the 30-day mark, give or take, depending which month you were looking at. And that's seasonally typical. But then looking also at our homes sold, the amount of homes sold, we had 54 homes sell in June 2021. And that is the most number by far that we have seen in all of 2021 so far. It's almost double what we saw in January, which was back in the 20s. Since then, February, March, April, May, we all saw about 30 home sales, somewhere in that 30 to 40 bracket for those several months. And now our most recent month, June, reflected 54 home sales. So that's an indication that there are more homes on the market, as well as the decrease in buyer intensity. Now, at the same time, what we're seeing is our sales prices continue to increase month to month still, and year over year dramatically. Our average home prices here in the Grassland area sold last month at about $1.2 million, which is extraordinary. What I want to take away from this and share with you is that this means, as a seller, if you're considering selling, but you're like, I don't know where to go, I don't know what we would do, how would we buy, this market is so insane. This is a huge indication here that the market isn't as crazy. If you want to capitalize on these top sales prices, you could still very well find your next home really easily and be able to make that change if that's what you had in mind. I know a lot of sellers had expressed in past months that, they were hesitant because of that. They wanted to sell, but what if they couldn't find their next place to go? Well, I hope this sort of eases your concerns that we're seeing a little bit of a drop off. The big question mark is, how long will this last? I have reason to believe that in the next few weeks, we're going to see one factor that could either increase intensity in our market again or take it back more to our seasonal normal behaviors among buyers, so to speak. And so perhaps seeing more of a normal 2019 market where we have the ebbs and flows that are natural in the market. And I think there is one factor that in the next few weeks will be the deciding point on where we are in this real estate market. I have more on my blog, ericacurry.com. You can see my latest blog post that goes into more detail about all this and the whys and the whats and how's it happening. And feel free to reach out anytime you have any questions.